So which attribution model do you end up using within your company or you recommend? And what are some of the key lessons that you've sort of like learned while implementing those? And Mark, obviously, maybe you can comment more on this. And what are some of the lessons that obviously you've learned while implementing those?
Well, I mean, one lesson we learned, and we used MTA at two of the previous companies I worked at, Sitecore and Emplifi. Um, what we found out is that calculating, if you get to the point of calculating marketing influence of pipeline, which in other words means assigning a calculated dollar amount of influenced pipeline or a volume count of ops, that's not holding a lot of water these days. That won't get you a seat at the pipeline and revenue table necessarily. Unless, and I think this is really important, you are able to accurately present information about marketing sourced, right? At this point, marketing and sales are teaming up. We both own the pipeline. And so what we implemented at Sitecore and then partially at least implemented at Emplifi is build a lead lifecycle and lead journey tracking system using a custom object in Salesforce. I'd be curious if other members of the panel have used this. Some call this closed loop, full funnel, or just custom object tracking. We're seeing a lot of this discussed on LinkedIn right now. It's kind of being referred to as the new best practice for tracking marketing attribution. The key component is this custom object in Salesforce, which is used to track the lead lifecycle journeys and sales-ready leads as they progress through each stage and status. It's significant and really useful because you're date stamping everything, whether it's attribution details, lead routing, assignments, SLAs, etc. It's all being date stamped and stored in one object in Salesforce. You don't have to worry about losing key lead and campaign source attributes because they're being overwritten, because the lead journey is really cyclical. It's not linear, right? So information is constantly being dropped. As opposed to multi-touch attribution, this kind of system is really difficult to set up, but the reporting is really simple and straightforward. And the end result is that you have a single source of truth in Salesforce that rolls up both marketing inbound and sales outbound pipeline, both rolled up together. You see all of those contributions. And the output is that it makes it really easy to track the volume of sales ready leads, the conversion between each stage and status, and the velocity through the entire customer journey. So when you're setting your CMO up for success, you've got to have that information in her back pocket. So when she's talking to the CRO, the CEO, and or the board, she can say, look, these are the channels that are performing. Here's which stages they're going into. Here's the percentages of closed won, perhaps even. It's just really, really powerful. It's a powerful data set to get. And I think, I mean, this is, again, it's difficult to set this up. You've got to have a lot of sales development help. I'd strongly suggest somebody gets an agency involved for the entire process, soup to nuts, unless you've got a fantastic relationship with your RevOps team and the Salesforce developers. There's also a new bit of technology, a new analytics tool coming out soon, and I've been talking with the founders, that I think is going to alleviate a lot of the stress that it puts on building flows in Salesforce to achieve this. We had the Salesforce team, the flows start to break down after a while, and I'm running on here, so I'll cut this shorter. They went and built it in Apex to try to fix that, and then it just it was just data debt galore. So anyway, I think that's a really strong way, and it's really kind of instrumental for success as a software as a service marketing ops person.